Hey Rolf, we're here at NAMM 19. You got some new stuff for the Waldorf Quantum, right?
Yes, we show here a beta version of an operating system upgrade 2.0, and we are putting in a new oscillator mode. So if you're familiar with the quantum, we have 3 oscillator. We have 4 classical quantum modes, which is Waldorf wavetables, of course. We have virtual analog waveforms. We have a sampler with granular mode and physical modeling like resonator. So that was the status quo with version 1. Something. And we thought, let's put something new in, and we made a collaboration with a company called Vision 4 Instruments. And one thing is missing is something like FM-like, where some modules get into audio rate modulation, cross-modulation to each other. So what we did here is we have what we call 6 kernels per oscillator. So we have K1 to K6, and each of the kernel could have a different kind of oscillator mode, like a sine, like all the wavetables within the quantum. You see here the waves and the positions and the spectrum. And what else do we have? We have some standard waveforms and white and pink noise. Then we have here the modulation capabilities. So we don't have fixed algorithms. You can connect all the modules, all the kernels to each other, and we have, let's say K2 is modeling. We have phase frequency modulation, that's a classical one. We have true frequency modulation.
Wow, so a fairly deep FM
Yes.
engine, right?
But it's not only FM, we have ring modulation, we have amplitude modulation, which is similar to ring modulation, but a little bit different. I can demonstrate this later on. And we have wavetable position modulation in audio rate.
Oh, wow.
Why?
Yeah.
Because we can do it.
Okay.
Because it's interesting to experiment. So each of the kernels have their own envelopes. It's a multi-stage envelope, so we have 2 decay stage. You can here graphically modulate or with the encoders here. And we have level curves, so you can set some key points here on the keyboard and then bend it up or bend it down.
Wow, so have you got any patches made using this?
Yes. So let's see. Okay. So we haven't done sound design yet, so because it's so early, but that would be a classical 6 operator FM e-pianos kind of thing. It's just 6 sine operators, and let's see, maybe we just modify them. So I can solo out one of them. Let's see what happens if I change this to a wavetable. Change the position. Change the wavetable, and all this can be modulated by the modulation matrix. I can also add every kernel can have its own FM feedback, not just one, like in classical FM. And so let's take, for example, some more advanced stuff. That would be some feedback stuff, where the feedback is modulated by the LFO, something what you normally don't have. Then we can do, if we have, let's go in here, we have different pitch modes. We have classical ratio, we have sub-ratio, you go down the frequency, we have ratio and then hertz offset, we have semitones, and we have fixed. So that would be, I think, let me check this one.
So you haven't got a load of patches kind of prepped for this yet. So this
No.
So when's this going to drop? Do you think this update?
We start beta testing after NAMM, and I would say we have a beta test of a month or 2.
All right. Okay.
So any quantum owner can contact Waldorf support and participate in the beta test. The firmware update is free. for everybody, and so we thought that's a nice thing to add to the Quantum.
So is this a sort of a signifier of what you intend for the Quantum? So are you intending to have more of these kind of updates for the Quantum?
I cannot promise that we have every year a new oscillator update, a new synthesis engine, but this year we have it, and it's also a strong sign by Waldorf to the commitment or to the platform that we continue to develop this. And also for the existing version, for example, we have now version 1.2.4. So in the year where the Quantum now is out, we have smaller bug fixes and smaller features.
Yeah, sure.
But now we have a bigger thing, so that's something what we like to announce.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Rolf.
Okay, thank you.